This is Reverend Harris. We are in Stockton, California. Stockton, California, real talk with the #1 doctors. That's myself, Dr. Harris, and Dr. Gene Kennedy out of Atlanta, Georgia, and Dr. Harris out of Mississippi, Fresno. We are here at Stockton where the young man was beat. We have a bus, a Stockton bus, which is turning a corner right here, going on his route right here. We have police officers who are out here monitoring the people right now. I believe that they've been tipped off that there's going to be a march, a protest today out here. Here's another bus right here. This is the terminal for Stockton, California. This is Reverend Harris from Fresno, Mississippi, Fresno, civil rights leader here. We're doing live footage right now. You see there are people getting off the bus right now. Down here in the Stockton terminal. There's people, children. The sister Donnie right here on the phone. We're waiting for those to come so we can get ready for the demonstration down here. Here's a little baby right here. Bless her heart. And here's another bus right here. Looks like the buses are coming in right now. We're going to go ahead and interview Michael. Michael was one of the ones who is going to give me a demonstration on what happened here with our brother who was beat. Brother Michael, how you doing, sir? Good. Hey, listen, this is the area where the young brother was beat by the Stockton police, right here. On this corner right here, this edge right here. Can you kind of give me a demonstration of what you've seen and what happened?
Sitting right here. I personally didn't witness it, but I seen video. From what I heard, he was only jaywalking. He was compliant. He didn't seem to resist arrest. He seemed to show no hesitation, or how can I say, no threat toward the officer. So I mean, he's a young kid. I think what they should have done was call his parents. And
so on the video, it seemed like he was, what I seen, he couldn't quite understand why the officer was using force on him, hitting him with the baton in the face, on the side, as if he was a common criminal for jaywalking. It's not like he robbed a bank. It's not like he had a knife in his hand. Not like he had a bomb or something, or a piece of glass that he was hurting someone. He just, jaywalked. I mean, everybody does it. I mean, everybody. So in the video, it seemed like that the officer was using a lot of excessive force.
Yes.
With his baton. And what I mean by excessive force, I'm gonna use my hand right now. He was hitting the young man right here, and his baton was stretched out. He then back here, as I seen in the video, and was telling him to stop resisting. And he couldn't figure out, what do you mean resisting? I haven't done anything. And then after that, next thing I know, there was like 9 police officers that just came into the video, and I could see him calling for backup. And I could see a young lady was over here just saying, he's just a kid. And it seemed like the officer caused a hostile environment out here with his actions. And then the 9 officers came in and grabbed, like 4 or 5 officers grabbed him like this, and then picked him up and then slammed him on the ground. I mean, is this what's going on in Stockton, California? You're only 2 hours away from Fresno. 2 hours away from Fresno. Is this normal for Stockton, California?
Yes, it is. This happens every day on our cities, and it just happened that someone happened to catch it on camera. It's not that it doesn't happen. It does happen. It's just people need to pick up a camera and just start recording. Don't be afraid to record a police interaction. You have a right to record. So it's about time for us to start standing up.
Okay, this is Reverend Harris. Real talk with the #1 doctors. We will be having a live show right now coming from Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Gene Kennedy will be running the board, and Patch will be running the board from Fresno. and Dr. Gene Kennedy from Atlanta, Georgia, will be doing the interviewing. I am on the ground here in Stockton, California. We see the buses are coming in right now. We are at the location where the young man right here, 1 foot away from me, was being beat by the Stockton police. And we're going to expose this across the country. Shame on the Stockton police to take 9 officers to take down one African-American male. I mean, he had, for God's sakes, he had a backpack on. He didn't have a gun or knife. He had a backpack on. That indication that he goes to school. So why would an officer use excessive force on a young man like that? And so we're just here to expose this town, which is corrupt, to expose what's going on here. We are at the bus terminal here in Stockton, California. Stockton, California. You see people coming across, getting on the, now demonstrate to me what is a jaywalk. You said that he just stepped down.
This is what they consider jaywalking.
Okay, so right now we're here. I just want to show this right now. This is jaywalking. He just stepped down and got back up. He stepped down and he stepped right back up, and then the officer came to assault him. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. But you know what? We're going to expose this across the country. We're going to let this community know that people from Fresno, California, 2 hours away from here, is watching, is monitoring what's going on in Stockton, California. We will be having a live show in about maybe 10 minutes. Dr. Gene Kennedy will be interviewing people live here. There will be a march, a protest. From what I'm told, this terminal here will be packed with people in just about 30 minutes, and that's when we're going to start our protest. We're letting the government know here in Stockton, California, that you're not going to mess over people just because you a big bad bully cop, because you have a gun and a badge. All people need to be treated with dignity and respect, no matter what color, creed, nationality, gender that they are. And this is what we're standing for here. Those in Fresno know that I'm down here today. All eyes are on Stockton, California. We have put this on a national level today, national, international level, that we are down on the ground here in Stockton, California. This is Dr. Harris. We are here at the terminal of Stockton, California. You see buses right now that are over there waiting to get in to service the good people here. That bus says bus 23 going to Lodi. And so we're just here. We're waiting on the protesters to show up right now. We're here, Stockton, California. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to run our show. You seen what the young man said, Mike said. There come another bus right now. He just stepped down and stepped right back up, and that was jaywalking. And the police came over and to mess him over. So we are right now here on the ground. This is Dr. Harris, and we're getting ready to start our radio show. Thank you, Brother Mike. We appreciate that interview from you, brother. And thank you for telling the truth. Real quick, Mike, can you tell us about the bus situation here? You're telling me something about buying tickets and getting on a bus and some fines. Can you kind of elaborate on that for me?
What they're doing is there's a spot up front where you pay for your ticket, and you wait right here at this bench, which would be to right here in front of you, and you wait for your bus to pull up. Now, when that bus pulls up, that fare that you paid for will be your bus pass. But if you don't have a bus pass, which some kids don't, due to school, you know, the cuts that we had in our community, where we don't have bus passes, but they need transportation to school, they take these types of bus. Now, these buses are sometimes have undercover officers. Now, these officers will give them tickets with an expense of $1,000 or plus more. Now, when that happens, these kids have no income, so they are faced with penalties such as community service, such as low times in incarceration, you know, small times in incarceration. I mean, there's a lot that happens in the city of Stockton, and it starts with this right here. And if we don't, you know, if these people don't start speaking up, they're just going to continue taxing dollars on us when we don't have it.
So let me get this straight. I just want to be clear for those who are going to be watching this tonight live on video. You're telling me that a bus can come up here, there's a ticket booth over there that folks can purchase tickets, but because of the economy and because of cuts in the city of Stockton, a lot of people do not have money to buy a ticket, and so they would just get on the bus coming from school or what have you to go to another location. And you're saying that there's undercover police on this one bus to deliberately cite people tickets, and these tickets are $1,000 a ticket just because someone do not have a bus pass to get on.
$1.50 bus fare.
$1.50 bus pass,
Yes.
which we are in an economy right now with cutbacks, school, education, and there's another police down there right now. I believe they've been tipped off that I'm here. I believe they've been tipped off that we're here. They're tipped off that we're here. They're watching us over here. But getting back to what you said, so $1.50 for a bus pass ends up to $1,000 ticket just because someone gets on a bus and can't afford it. And so now they get, and if they don't pay the ticket, now you got to go to court, go to jail, or what have you, like
Community service, something.
community service or whatever. Penalty. So the city of Stockton is actually making money off of the taxpayers here and the children, right? Yeah. To make money off of them.
Yep.
Okay, well, we got that live footage right now, and so we're going to go ahead and sign off. We're going to get ready for our radio show. This is Dr. Harris. We're in Stockton, California at the bus terminal here with Sister Donnie Smith, waiting on the protesters here, and we're going to sign off right now.